It was the sacked Rivers APC governorship candidate who emerged from a criminally structured indirect primaries that initiated his party men and women to the politicization of the tragedy of the collapsed 7-story building at Woji Road, Port Harcourt. He went to the location to campaign, displaying banners begging for votes. This business partner to Rotimi Amechi, who illegally acquired Rivers State assets, went ahead to sponsor countless APC propagandists to dance on the misfortune that befell Rivers State. As such, in the last few days, APC-sponsored agents have taken to the media space to circulate misinformation and outright lies against the Rivers State government with a view to getting ungodly political capital. But the reality on ground is that right from Friday, November 23, 2018, when the ill-fated 7-story building at Woji Road collapsed, officials of the Rivers State government have been working round the clock to save lives and ensure that necessary steps are in place to promote safety at the site of the unfortunate incident.
We got a call that this building collapsed. At once, His Excellency said we should immediately go here. You know, he's a caring governor. So we've been here. So far, we have rescued, that's 21 persons. 21 persons have been rescued, and they are all alive. They've been taken to the hospital, and we suspect there are still more people here. So we've called on some companies like Julius Berger, Shell, and all that, and they said they are on their way so that we can try and help to rescue our own people because they are Rivers people.
Even though Governor Nyesom Wike was in France to cement a deal to stop Air France from terminating their flights to Port Harcourt International Airport, the emergency infrastructure of the state government was activated within minutes that the building collapsed. The Secretary to the Rivers State Government, Sir Kenneth Kobani, Chief of Staff to the Rivers State Governor, Engineer Chukwuemeka Awoke, Health Commissioner, Professor Chike Priswill, Information Commissioner Emma Oka, Special Duties Commissioner Dr. John Bazia, and Special Service Commissioner Emeka Onowu led members of the police force, civil defense, health professionals, and construction giants to commence immediate rescue operation. After a while, Deputy Governor Ipalebo Hari Banigo and other officials arrived at the scene and the rescue efforts intensified. That very night, several operational equipment were deployed to the site, while the state government reached out to relevant health professionals groups to assist in the operations.
Very, very, very unfortunate. These are the kind of things that should never happen. These are the kind of things which, just upsets me. And, we can imagine the degree of damage this is happening now. And the number of people that we need to get out very fast because we want to get them out alive. And so we have here a number of emergency services. We also have some construction companies that will help us to lift all this debris off. So that imagine a 7-story thing collapsing, and it has basement as well. So it is a very sad event. The Rivers State government will make sure that every single life is rescued.
The Chief of Staff and a host of commissioners slept at the site of the unfortunate incident on the orders of the Rivers State Governor. It was from that site that the State Information Communication Commissioner, Emma Oka, gave live updates of the rescue efforts and the statistics of those rescued alive and those who lost their lives. On day 2 of the operations, the Deputy Governor of Rivers State, Dr. Ipalebo Hari Banigo, visited the site a second and made critical observations on the process in view of suggestions of professionals and members of the public. On this day, more personnel and equipment were deployed by different construction giants and corporate organizations working in concert with Rivers State government to address the issue. This exercise continued all through the day.
Well, we were here yesterday, along with all the relevant members of the Rivers State Executive Council, on behalf of His Excellency, the Governor of Rivers State, Chief Nyesom Wike, who is unavoidably absent. And we made sure that we had all the emergency services on ground. Rivers State Emergency Services in collaboration with others, UPTH and others. And we are going to ensure that as at yesterday, by 8, we had 11 people rescued. And we have been watching closely overnight. 22 others have been rescued, and more will be rescued. And we are making sure that we have enough rescue teams on ground so that every single person will come out alive. That is our aim.
On Sunday, 25th November 2018, Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike cut short his official trip to France, discontinued with negotiations with Air France, and rushed back to Port Harcourt to take charge of the rescue operations. From the airport alongside his wife, Governor Wike drove straight to the site of the collapsed building.
Well, it's most unfortunate, very unfortunate that we have to lose lives, and you know what it takes, even if it's one person. Nobody prays for this.
Right on ground, he monitored the process and took far-reaching measures to intensify work in order to save lives. In this wise, there are no sacred cows. Wike directed the State Attorney General to set up a commission of inquiry to ascertain the remote and immediate cause of the collapse of the private 7-story building at Woji Road, New GRA, Port Harcourt.
So I feel so pained, I feel so touched at this point in time that we will begin to face with this kind of calamities. It's so touching, and I also will commensurate with the families that have lost their beloved ones, who have come for their daily bread, who have come to work to survive and take care of their families. And today they are no longer there. I commensurate with the families, and I believe that government will do all it can to give them all the necessary support. I feel so touched, So for now, that's what I can say. I've told the Attorney General to take the necessary step so that all the legal steps will be taken, legal means will be taken to see that we do what is within the ambit of the law.
The governor ordered the immediate arrest of the owner of the collapsed building, saying that the state government will bring all culprits to book.
Whoever is involved, either from the owner or the contractors or from the government side, in terms of use of urban development, will have to face the music. I'm not going to allow this to happen. Whoever that approves this structure and those who are involved in the building will also face the music.
The governor is a man who loves humanity and keeps his words. On Tuesday night, while playing host to the ambassador of Netherlands to Nigeria and the Broadcasting Organization of Nigeria, Governor Wike outlined further to be taken.
Like we said, any government official that is involved, the person will go. The person will have. There's no way, there's nothing can tell you about that. Because life is precious. Life is precious. You cannot tell me as a government officer.
That the collapsed 7-story building started as an illegal approval of 5-story building in 2014, which was later formally approved by an official in September 2018. He said those involved will be sanctioned. The governor said that all government officials directly involved in the approval will be shown the way out, from where they will face the Judicial Commission of Inquiry to investigate the unfortunate incidents.
Somebody got an illegal approval in 2014, and then he got to the 5th floor. If you go to that place, there's no building. There's up to 5th floor, there's no building. So you must follow the rules. In this area, do you allow structures to go up to that level? And who is supervising the building? Are they following to specifications or not? So you just make approval and sit in your office, and then somebody goes there to do whatever he wants to do, and people will die. You too, you'll be involved. Just in September, somebody approves the building. Somebody approved that the person will pay for it.
The State Executive Council meeting of Wednesday, November 28, 2018, discussed the collapsed 7-story building extensively. It was at this meeting that the governor accepted the offer of the Commissioner for Urban Development and Physical Planning, Dr. Rizin Onya, to step aside for comprehensive investigation to take place.
The high point of the ESCO meeting touched on the unfortunate collapsed private building which happened on Friday at Woji Street in GROA Phase 2. The governor once again commiserated with the families of those who lost their lives, and as well as those who have suffered one pain or the other, and directed that for those who are still in hospitals, adequate care should continue to be extended to them. Moving forward, the state is determined to get to the root of the matter. And so, at the instance of the Honorable Commissioner for Urban Development and Fiscal Planning, Dr. Rizin Oya, the governor accepted his offer to step aside to allow unimpeded investigation into the circumstances that led to the collapse of the building and the attendant loss of life and property which that collapse has occasioned.
Really, we came here to commiserate with the state and see how far you've gone with it. It's a very sad moment for all of us, and I believe you will get over it. The last time when we had a biosecurity in Port Harcourt was when biosecurity was not created, when a school building that circle years that affecting small young children. And from what we've been told, that somebody even stayed underground for about 5 days and was rescued. That means that the team are working very well. We have to commend you for what you are doing, and people who have come to support Julius Beza and our company. So we commend them for the humanitarian service they are doing for all of us. So we thank you and convey these condolences and empathy to the governor of the state. Thank you.
See, the governor of Rivers State, and indeed the good people of Rivers State, let me personally thank you for this wonderful show of love and concern to your brothers and sisters here. We know you very well that this is your state, we are your people, and definitely what you've done is something we know you for. It's important that the message gets out there that it's not just people who say they are concerned. This is genuine concern. We want to thank you very much.
It is sad that the non-existent Rivers APC believes that it can attract relevance through mischief and deliberate falsehood. The rescue operation continues at the site of the collapsed building. It is a delicate operation that is premised on caution to ensure the best outcome. The Rivers State government, working with well-meaning organizations and stakeholders, will do the best in trying and unfortunate circumstances at the private collapsed 7-story building.